What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kai. Welcome back to the channel, man. If you are new, appreciate you for stopping by. In today's video, we got a banger for you guys. We're going to be teaching you some nice tips and tricks on playing with the randoms in the rec, man. Everybody knows that playing in the rec with randoms in 2K is never a fun time whatsoever. You get terrible teammates and just, it's not a good time. I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks on how to make the best out of this experience, man, and actually have a good game with your teammates, man. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, guys, so the first tip I have for you is to keep moving without the ball. Don't just sit there and be still the entire game. You want to keep moving constantly. Look at me, we cut across the court, we still moving, and look at our teammate finding our big man down low for the easy and one dunk. When you stop moving, you don't do anything but become a liability and get in your teammates' way, and then you clog up the offense. With that being said, my next tip for you is to get back on defense. You see my teammate gets the ball stolen, and we coming back running to help on defense. And look at my teammates 6 and 7. They both cut out to pick up the man that's gonna be open. Big man comes back down, fills the gap. His man is running back trying to cut his big man number 99. We also got number 38 cutting to the basket. He low-key had a wide open layup, but our big man did drop in the nick of time to help out with that. So my next tip is to not be overly aggressive, man. You don't want to be a ball hog and be a person that does a bunch of extra dribbling and taking all the shots. So right here, my teammate finds me at the top of the key, but I decided to try to do a couple dribble moves and make something happen, and look, we get the ball stolen from us, man. That's a great example of what not to do, because you lose your teammates' trust after that, and then they may not pass you the ball after that as much. But luckily, I had some good teammates that realized I was doing other things right, and look, our teammate hit us on the cut. We had a nice wide open jump shot on the baseline. The next tip I have for you guys is to be aware. You got to rely on that IQ. You see right there, we was stepped in the passing lane. We got that turnover, got the steal. But look right here on this play. Most people would have passed it up the court to the teammate that was already down court, which was number 7, man. And you see his man came back and reached because he assumed that I was going to pass it to him. But we kicked it to our teammate number 5, who was open and wasn't being covered by anybody. And he passed it up court to my teammate number 7, who got the easy layup. My next tip is to do not be afraid to shoot the ball, man. Right here, you see that we missed the jumper. Now, some people get discouraged when they miss a jumper, or sometimes you may even have teammates that won't hit you. But if you do other things right, your teammates will continue to hit you. Now, look at this play right here. We're constantly moving, like I said earlier. Look, we get wide open, teammate hit us, and we get the green bean. Don't be afraid to shoot the ball, man. You're gonna miss some jump shots, and granted, there's a right time to stop shooting jumpers. Like if you're missing all game, then at that point you may want to get some teammates involved and just be a facilitator at that point. So my next tip is to run back on defense, man. You see 37 was already way down the court. Now, a lot of people may not have just ran back and they would have given the easy slam dunk, but you see myself, number 5, number 7, our entire team is running back on defense, man. Do not be like the Lakers. Granted that this is an offensive example, but the same thing applies on defense, man. Look, LeBron is the only one down the court. None of his teammates came down to help him out. Same thing applies here. My entire team didn't give up on the play. Everybody got back, and look what happened as a result, man. We were able to get back on defense and get a stop, and look, we were rewarded and got a turnover. And look, that led to a full court bucket. Easy. My next tip is to be unselfish, man. No one likes playing with a selfish player. If you that guy that likes to take all the shots, man, and be a ball hog and dribble all the time, and you know what I'm saying, your teammates are going to freeze you out if you do all of that stuff, man. So if you play unselfishly, get your teammates involved, they will notice that and they will do the same thing, man. Look at our teammate here, had a wide open layup. He knew he was getting collapsed by the defense. Instead, he kicked it to me on the wing for the easy look. And guess what? We got a nice 3-pointer. And I'm going to leave you guys with one final tip, man. Playing with people online with randoms in the rec, it's not an easy thing to do, man. But if you play like a team, hopefully you got some good teammates who will want to do the same thing, man. You do have people who like to troll and here and there and just, ball hog and do all that. But hopefully you get some pretty decent teammates who will, react to all these tips and follow these tips that I've been giving you guys. But I'm going to leave you guys with one thing before I get out of here, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay, man. You all are going to make mistakes collectively as a team, and that is okay. So don't feel like you need to freeze people out because they make one mistake or 2 mistakes. Now, if somebody's ball hogging, now that's a different story. But I'm going to leave you guys with this final tip. Now, back to what I said earlier about being aware and having to rely on that IQ, man. You got the basketball IQ. Now, sometimes you might be in a situation where your teammates are just trash, man. You might just have garbage teammates. They may not have the highest IQ. And this is a time where you might have to be vocal, man. Your teammates may not be moving the best offensively. You know, the offense isn't flowing. People standing still. It's hard for you guys to score. Nobody's moving. So this is a time where you might want to get in the game chat and talk to them so y'all can spread the floor, have better movement on the offensive end. You want to tell them that you guys can set screens, man, cut, move without the ball. All the stuff you would do in real life basketball, man, it applies right here in 2K2. All this stuff will make it way easier for you guys to play as a team and not get blown out if you got bad teammates, man. If you could have not so good teammates and play well as a team and still get dubs, man. So like I said, just be vocal. If nobody's being vocal, you be that person to be vocal. Hop in the game chat, you know, tell everybody what the game plan is, make sure y'all communicating, making sure people helping on defense and all that, man. And I promise you, you guys follow all these tips that I just gave you, you'll have some better games and better experiences with randoms in the rec. Now, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I'm going to let y'all enjoy the rest of the gameplay. In this game, we ended up dropping almost 30 points because we had good teammates who were passing the ball. I was the leading scorer this game as well. I put a screenshot above so y'all could see that we almost scored 30. I think we had like 28 points. But I'm going to let y'all enjoy the rest of the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be safe out here, and I will see you guys with the next one.